Okay, spring is the time of year that we are cleaning, we are decluttering, and Monica Fay is a declutter expert, and she has some ideas to help us do that. It's good to have you here.
It's good to see you.
Yes, we love this because, you know, sometimes it's like spring cleaning, right? We like starting all fresh, but sometimes it just feels like everything is just a mess.
Also, this year's been crazy, and I feel like all the New Year's resolutions, we might not have gotten to them. So spring cleaning, this is the time.
This is the time to do it. So you have some really easy ideas. So let's start on this side of the table. What do we have?
So I love this idea because it's repurposing any school supplies. So this is just a magazine holder or a notebook holder, and I like to put either my silicone bags in here or the tops to Tupperware.
These are everywhere.
Yes, and people put them in even in containers, but they're too big of a container. You got to stand it up like a magazine. Keep it contained. It doesn't flop all over the place.
And these just kind of, that would just feel very neat and tidy.
You can stack the bottom parts and it looks good.
Good to go. Okay.
And then here I like to say, if you are using something every day, like pods for the dishwasher or contact lenses, that is the time to put them in containers. And you know, I love my Talenti, so I had to put my contact lenses in here because I'm shoving my hand in this box and trying to pull out a whole tab of these, then rip one off. It just doesn't make any sense. So putting it in a smaller container, and also things like this, anything you're using every day or every other day, take it out of its original box, put it into a container.
And you're reusing these because then otherwise you're just going to toss it. So
exactly.
You might as well just keep using it.
I put nails, screws, all types of things in these containers.
That's smart. That's really good.
Now, we have to clean out our cleaning supplies every once in a while, but you can't put things together that aren't the same chemical, or else you will be on the floor passed out.
Yes,
so just make sure every bottle that you are condensing to make space underneath your sink or in your cabinets, that it's the exact same product. It cannot fluctuate by any type of chemical or anything like that.
Yeah, so when it's empty and you buy a new one, just keep using the same
We want to stay alive.
Yeah, yes we do.
So one thing that we want to do also is in the bathroom, cleaning off, just sanitizing the tops of your toothpaste. I like to use a small alcohol swab.
I never would have thought about doing this.
Well,
that's bad.
I used to run it under the sink with hot water, and then I'm like, I'm wasting so much water just to get this like glob of toothpaste off. And same thing for lotions, especially if you're not using them a lot, it gets dried here, and alcohol just breaks up that lotion that's dried up there.
And you have this all in this nice little caddy.
Yeah, this caddy. Oh, and that's the other thing. You gotta take this out, and there's always a little something in the bottom. You have to wipe it out, and I think a lot of people forget about that. And then if you go to move something around later, you're like, oh God, how long has that been there?
Sure.
So
but then
always
this
clean
is
out the
easy if you're cleaning.
here.
You just pick this up and you go, and then you
right
can put
up.
it back. I like that
exactly.
idea.
And so, you know, summer's coming up soon, and we want to make sure that the one thing that I always tell people, no matter what, that you have to make sure is not expired is your sunblock. Because, I mean, skin cancer is so prevalent now, and this is the one thing that people have in their house for years and years and years. And you're always buying new bottles because you don't know where the one is that you used last year. And then we're putting on stuff that it might not have a protective barrier anymore because it has
you got to check those expiration dates.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the one expiration date I don't think about. You're looking at stuff in your fridge, you're looking at other things, but not that.
You know, milk and sunblock. That's what we got to be careful of. Spices could last years.
All right, so we have some bathing suits here, which here in Florida we have a bajillion of them, right?
Yes, yes. So first of all, I like to individually organize my bathing suits just because it keeps the set contained, also keeps moisture out. So I just use little makeup containers. You can get a set of these, probably 5 to 10 on Amazon all at once for a few bucks. So
easy.
I like to organize them individually. And also, every summer I check my bathing suits for the crinkle. I'm gonna take
what does that mean?
This is dry rot. So if you go to the pool a lot, chlorine will destroy, even if you're washing out your suits, it will destroy it. And even you can start to get a little mold in here too if it's stayed wet. So every summer I do the crinkle test. It sounds like paper crumble.
It does.
And that's when you know to get rid of the bathing suit. It cannot come back from there.
I never thought about that before.
And it's just the elastic going. So.
All right, well great. So these were great tips. We're gonna get ready for spring. If people wanna learn more about you, kind of get some information, what's a good website that we can visit for you?
TheBigLetGo.com.
That's right there on your screen, so make sure you check it out. Thank you, good to have you.
It's good to see you.